Hi, I am Syed Rashid. You are watching Ahlebeth High School and Junior College YouTube channel. Welcome to my video to all students as well as viewers. Today just we are going to continue our physics class 11th or inter first year. Chapter number 12 and the name of the chapter is Thermal Properties of Matters, part number 1. So in today's session we will going to learn the thermal properties related to the matter. What is the matter with us? Matter is nothing but solid, liquid, gas is nothing but matter. Anything like which occupies space and exists mass known as matter. What is matter here? Like anything, any thing thing which which occupy space and having mass. Having mass is nothing but matter, is matter. Okay. Now what is thermal? Thermal is nothing but related to the like hotness, coldness, heat or cold. It is related to these temperature related things we can say. Properties is that property itself. So we will going to learn few things in that. First thing I will going to explain you related to the thermal properties of matter is temperature and its unit. temperature. Temperature. You can say like details of temperature. Okay, what is temperature, what is its units, how temperature is measured, and what is the relation between the different units related to the temperature. So you can say that like temperature is a relative relative measures measures of hotness and coldness of body. Here we can say that the definition is very easy, you can see and you can remember also. cold, coldness of object or body, whatever you can say. And we have different units related to the temperature. So for temperature usually we are measure in Kelvin as SI unit. Okay, its SI unit is nothing but Kelvin, Kelvin, and its short form we can write this as K. And the instrument used to measure temperature is nothing but THE, okay, or thermometer. Okay, this is the instrument which is usually used to measure temperature. And what is the we have few more units related to the temperature like Fahrenheit. Okay, FAHREN, Fahrenheit, heat. We have one temperature like that, not temperature, yeah, temperatures unit like Fahrenheit and degrees Celsius. Okay, degrees Celsius, these are the things related to the temperature. And we have one relation between like Fahrenheit and degrees Celsius is nothing but like F is equals to 9/5 into degrees plus 32. So this is all about the temperature, you can remember easily. So temperature is nothing but it is a relative measure of hotness and coldness of an body. The SI units of temperature is nothing but Kelvin. Okay, instrument to use measure the temperature is thermometer. And we have other units of, I am writing here in bracket INSTRUMENT, instrument. Okay, here I am writing in bracket like other units of temperature. Okay, other units of temperature is Fahrenheit and degree centigrade, and the relation between Fahrenheit and degree centigrade is F is equals to 9/5 degree plus 32. So you can copy down this thing related to the temperature. I am standing few seconds here, need not to explain much and more, very easy. You can just by copying itself you can remember this like temperature. And matter is nothing but anything which occupies space and having mass is called matter. Example for matter we have with us like solid, liquid and gases. Heat, next thing is what is heat, what is the units of heat and instrument to measure heat like this. Okay, we can say heat is nothing but I am writing the definition, you can see, and this is a small definition. I think you are already come across in 9th class. Okay, like heat is a form of energy, form of energy, which has which has capacity to do work. Okay, simple thing we can say for heat is a form of energy which has capacity to do work. And what about the units Here the SI unit of heat is SI unit UNITS. Units is joule, JOULES, joules, heats. And instrument used to measure heat is calorimeter. Here in bracket I can write like INSTRUMENT, like instrument used to measure heat is calorimeter. And is there any relation between temperature and heat? So heat, actually heat is a we can say like a quantity which is measured by temperature itself. That is, the hotness and coldness of body can be measured with the help of temperature. So heat is the main, we can say like a fundamental quantity, where temperature is the supporting quantity which gives either the body is too cold, too hot, like this. Now this is somewhat related to the points related to heat, so you can copy down this also. I am standing few seconds here, you can copy down. Now we have one more topic with us, like IDEAL, ideal, okay, ideal gas equation, EQUATION equation, and absolute temperature. Here temperature and absolute temperature both are same. We are not supposed to differentiate both the thing. Temperature and absolute temperature both are same. Now we are going to learn something like equations related to the ideal gas equation and temperature. So usually the ideal gas equation is given by, we have one equation related to the ideal gas, and the equation I will going to write in few seconds is GIVEN, given by like we can say PV is equals to mu capital R T. So here we have few terms with us. The terms we know that here usually we know that P is pressure, V is here volume, not velocity. In usually laws of motion and some work energy theorem, system of particle, we may consider as final velocity. Isn't it, all the student and viewers? Final velocity or velocity we might consider in our previous chapters, but here V is nothing but volume. Need not to confuse. If we are learning about the thermal expansions related thing like thermal properties, thermodynamics, like this, V usually given by like volume, but in some cases we also called as velocity. Like if we are fetching the relation between temperature and kinetic energy, so that kinetic energy V is nothing but velocity itself. Okay, so usually here P is pressure, V is volume, and mu you can say that number of moles, R is universal gas constant, and T is temperature. I will going to write these terms also so that it can be very easy. P is nothing but PRESSURE, pressure. V here is nothing but VOLUME, volume. Mu is nothing but here like number of moles, NUM. BERS, number of moles, and we have like R is nothing but universal. Here you can say UNIVERSL, universal gas constant, and it has a perfect value also. I will going to write that value from black marker. You can say like R is equals to 8.31 joule mole per by K, like joule by mole by Kelvin, like this we have unit. Now T is, you know, the temperature itself, need not to think more. TEMPERATURE, temperature. So here the ideal gas equation usually given by PV is equals to mu RT, and where is PV mu RT is like this, whereas R has its own universal gas constant value, which is 8.3 joules meter whole power minus 1 K whole power minus 1, we can say. Now relation between like Celsius scale and Kelvin or absolute temperature scale is given by, we have one relation. I will going to write here itself. You can you can see this part of the board, I think so. So we have one relation RELATION, relation BETWEEN, between like degree centigrades and Kelvin, we can say. And this relation is nothing but capital T is equals to T into Celsius, like TC is nothing but degree Celsius plus 273.15. So this is the relation between degree Celsius and Kelvin. So the ideal gas equation in absolute temperature is like this. This is an ideal gas equation. This is the absolute temperature relation with Kelvin. You can copy down this thing also. I will going to stand here for few seconds. This is also the important thing you need to remember. Now we will going to learn an important concept related to this chapter, not only for this class, but if you are looking for higher level education related to the physics, like the relation is nothing but thermal expansions. What is thermal expansions? Actually, for thermal expansion we have three types of thermal expansion with us, like I am explaining linear, okay, linear okay, I am just marking three parts to this board so that I can explain simultaneously three of these. Okay, we have three types of expansions with us. First I am going to write like linear expansion, LINEAR, linear, EXPANSION. So what is linear expansion with us? Actually this is defined as with a complete definition, like coefficient of linear expansion is defined as the ratio of increase in length of a metal placed per unit temperature raised to its original length. What is it means? And make sure when I was reading this, the theory part goes from the screen. You need to copy down that. Okay, just you need to write linear expansion. After writing the linear expansion, you need to write this definition. After writing this definition, you need to write one formula. I am going to write on the board. But before that, what is thermal expansion? Linear thermal expansion is nothing but if I have some cylindrical things, or you can say like railway track like things, okay, usually in the shape of linear C or linear shape. So if I am increasing temperature, there will be increase in its length, like original length to its increase in length. This is nothing but the coefficient of linear expansion, okay, and it will usually given by alpha is equals to delta, like here we can say delta small l by L into 1 by delta T. This is the formula. What is delta? Delta here, if I have a complete length like L, okay, like this, and the part of that length is nothing but delta L, and if I have complete temperature T, the part of the temperature is delta T. So this is the linear expansion we can say. Now we have one more expansion with us, and the name of this expansion is nothing but areal expansion. So what is areal expansion and its formula? Same case I am just putting on your screen while reading. You can see coefficient of areal expansion is defined as the ratio of increase in area of a metal plate per unit temperature rise to its original area. Okay, now if I have some metal thing or metal plates or like a thing which consists of area like circle, square, we can say rectangle, whatever, whereas linear there is an like difference between like rectangle and linear expansion is linear is nothing but a symmetric times single line, whereas rectangle is covering a complete area. So we have different things with us. So here it is given by usually beta, okay, and beta is equals to, we can say like delta A by A into 1 by delta T. Very important and easy formulas you need to remember. Okay, so here we can say that if heat is applied to some like matter, the ratio of increase in the area of that matter, it might be metal plate or anything, per unit temperature raised to its original area. This is nothing but areal expansion we can say, and it is given by beta is equals to delta A by A into 1 by delta T. This is the formula for areal expansion. We have one more expansion with us like volume expansion, okay, and same case here volume expansion you can say that increase in, okay, coefficient of volume expansion is defined as the ratio of increase in volume of a metal cube per unit temperature raised to its original volume. Same here also you need to like seeing the definition on screen. स्क्रीन पे आपको definition दिख रहा है यहाँ पे, ये definition आपको copy करना है. After that it has a formula. It is given by like gamma. Gamma is equals to here delta V. Simple, delta V by V into 1 by delta T. You can see very easy formulas you can remember also. Okay, like thermal here thermal expansions is the topic, and in thermal expansion we have three things: linear expansion, areal expansion, and volume, VOLUME, volume expansion. So we have three definitions, three formulas in them. Now we will going to derive a relation. What is the relation? Therefore the relation, RELATION, relation between VETWEE and between linear expansion, areal expansion, and volume expansion. Here we can say alpha into beta, alpha comma beta comma gamma is given by GIVEN, given by. How it is given by? Like alpha is to beta is to gamma. Okay, and it is like equal to 1 is to 2 is to 3, because we have first linear, second areal, third like volume expansion. So this is a thing you need to write at last. Like therefore the relation between alpha comma beta comma gamma is given by alpha is to beta is to gamma, which is equals to 1 is to 2 is to 3. Now we have one more topic with us, and the name of the topic is nothing but specific heat. Okay, this topic is also you have heard in your 9th class also. As per my knowledge, it is available in 9th class also, specific heat capacity. So here you have some higher level things. Now what is specific heat? Heat capacity of a substance is given. Usually the heat capacity of substance is given by like delta Q by delta T. Like we can say like if temperature rise, if HEAT, heat rises, temperature also TEM, PERA, TURE, temperature also rises. Okay, you know that. If heat like lowest, then temperature also lowest. Whereas then what is specific heat? So listen carefully. Specific heat is defined as the amount of heat required by unit mass of substance to increase its temperature by 1 degree. It is denoted by C and is given by like C is equals to C by M, which is equals to 1 by M delta Q by delta T. So for understanding the specific heat, I will going to give you one example. Okay, here if suppose the amount of heat required by unit mass of substance to increase its temperature by 1 degree, like if I have some pieces, okay, I have one apple or one banana, any one fruit we can say, and I am cutting that fruit into different pieces, many pieces. Okay, so if I want to increase the 1 degree temperature of a single piece from the bunch of pieces, this is nothing but specific heat we can say. So here the amount of heat is required by unit mass of a substance to increase its temperature 1 degree centigrade. Hope you understood that I am just cutting a apple getting many pieces. I want to increase 1 degree temperature of a small piece of that apple. That heat required is nothing but we can say like specific heat. So where here you can see that C is nothing but heat capacity of the material, M is the mass of the material, delta Q is heat required, delta T is change in temperature. Therefore the molarity specific heat capacity of temperature usually given by C is equals to 1 by mu delta Q by T, where mu is number of moles in the substance. So this is a small and beautiful topic related to the specific heat. I am just putting on your screen, you can go through. Hope you have saw the thing related to the specific heat. You need to copy down that matter, that is complete theory part, and you need to remember also. That's all about our today's session and today's class. We will going to continue same chapter like thermal properties of matter in our next session. Make sure maintain notes and try to learn what I am teaching you. Have a great time. Take care. Thank you.